Yeah, man. Good night, good night, good night. You on live? Yeah, about to get started just now. Come on, to do a little sound check. Make sure everything in a gear. We're gonna need my chef to come on board and we'll take it from there. So you should be loading up any moment now. You know? It's about that time. Hey, Melanie, I see you making no joke. Foreigners on board. Welcome to Guyana. You know, we saw you lost so much against Amazons, but it's all good. You know? You like build a little bit, you know, let people get on board and, you know, we take it from there. Oh, Anne, I see you on board, Anne. Good night, Anne. This is one of our finest. See that building, people coming on board. Oh, bling. You're building a little bit. Good to see people coming on to talk Larry people business tonight. I wait on my co-host, the man chef, to come on board. The background we had the man 10 Commandments playing there. You pull them from my top again. Yeah, man. Oh, the man Onyx, Trisha, Akini, good night, good night, good night. We just wait on my co-host, the chef, to come on board and we'll take it from there. Good to see people logging in from Library. Yeah, Onyx. I'll fix my camera there. Yeah, man. Oh, T-Lock, good to see you inside. Taylor, good to see you inside. We're going to start just now. Good night, Dan. All right, Taylor, good night, good night, good night. I appreciate any love. Good night, Miss Samantha. OG. Well, here we go. We go start in the meantime. And when Chef my co-host come on board, we will just log in him. You know, I'm going to get there. Right? As I say in the background, we very own the 10 Commandments. Quincy from Destiny, you know, work. When he first big hit when he break out, you understand? So, I'm going to bring him down there. Right, good night, Labry. Ah, look at my chef there, man. So you see, I'm going to see if I could get him on board now. Alright, chef, let me see how we're doing this now. To invite you in, press add. Chef Adam. Oops, wrong person cancel. Chef. Go and add you now, chef. Add. Then there's the man, chef, man. People wait.
In the building.
All right, good night, everybody. So we're ready to start. Right, people, good night. So, you know, you guys out there need to tell us if our screens are right, if our volume is right, if you're hearing us good. You know, we depend on you. Larry, to let us know if everything clear on little production, because we don't have a producer and set like, you know, other programs and things. So you Larry people, you international Facebook will use the producer to tell us what we're going right, if the levels are right, if everything correct. So far, I guess nobody complaining. I say a thumbs up from Gaspar, so I know we seem to be going good. How you going on your end there, chef?
Well, so far so good. I seen clearly, just to make sure Patron and Nicola and everybody on the inside hearing me.
Nice man. Good. So let me start. Well, good night, Facebook. Good night, Library. Welcome to the Library Agenda. All right? Like in everything else we're doing, you want to recognize the Most High, the Creator. Now, we know everybody has different religious persuasion and different beliefs, you know. So, you know, we just want to say, we recognize the creator, whoever you recognize out there as your spiritual leader, recognize the ancestors, because I know my boy, Anasalam, Aaron will forgive me if I didn't mention the ancestors. You know, we recognize all deities, all encompassing, and why we really stress on that, because we want, it's not about, this is our like the national anthem say, every creed and race has an equal place in library, all right? So thanks for logging on. My name is Callum Marshall, and as you all know, the co-host, the man Chef. So Chef, I'll allow you to say a couple of words, you know, go ahead.
All right, well, nothing to say. You know, I feel like we home already, Labre.
Yeah.
So I just want to thank everybody for tuning into the live. I see Junior Batiste, my brother, welcome. Patron, good night. Onyx, everybody. And as always, it's always a pleasure to come here and discuss Labre business. And I like you for that. You're always about your community. You what, Raj Paul?
The big man in business, Raj Paul, they call him, eh? They give me the correct title.
Yes, man. Neighbor of the year, boy.
So let me get into it one time. This we call the Labre agenda, and as the name says, it's to discuss Labre business. We thought it would be necessary to create this platform for us to discuss Labre business and how we could carry Labre forward. And when we say how carry Labre forward, you know, we want to be real about it. You know, we have our drawbacks, you know, and if we stay on one spot forever, we'll get left behind. And I think most of us are agreeing that we have some catching up to do. So I don't know it all. Chef don't know it all. But collectively, if we have a space to come together and discuss it,
yes,
and put plans and really act upon them, then we as a group could get together. You understand? This is only for positive forward movement, right? So this is where you can, by the comments, you are part of the discussion, you know, and we could take it from strength to strength. Now, the mindset is to make like Labre, as I read in our group today, the new metropolis of the South Peninsula. And that they coins it all. This is what we want, because as you know, you all have heard me say, you know, I turn politician now on my campaign trail, that, you know, my vision is because I believe that Labre has been blessed. Not believe, I know Labre has been blessed with natural resources, oil, gas, pitch, so on and so forth, that, you know, we could do a little better at it, you know. So we're knocking nobody, we're just saying we could do better at it. So this is us, the think tank. This is the think tank, Labre agenda. We come together and roll out what we think, you know, share our views, and the think tank can do. So Chef, what's your take on that?
Well, I like how you're singing, and I really appreciate it. I just want to say a pleasant good night to Ebony. I see Roger Wiggins, the CEO of Lake Asphalt, is on the live. Big up Wiggins. Patron, good night. LJ War, good night. Yeah, well, Callum, I mean, to start the thing right, I noticed a few people that went up for the elections, August 10 gone. We didn't hear from any at all. But you were one of the few people who went up to represent Labre, that's still in Labre, still showing your face, still putting up your posts, right? And keeping the fire burning. And now you come with the Labre agenda. So let's talk a little bit about the election. I know you have gained a lot of experience during that bill window there.
What I can say about the short election was wow. You know, it's about old saying, a brother of mine introduced to me, Robert never seen from a son, he said to me, sometimes you don't know. And I had to say, I'm one of them. I don't know, I didn't know. From my campaign trail, when I walked through the constituency and started to meet people, now I had a pretty good idea. When I started to see what really going on the ground, you know, it was eye-opening. And I met some fantastic people. It's not only doom and gloom. I met some fantastic people who I will cherish forever, you know, and I will be able to interact with them. And when we say Labre, we want to be really clear, but Labre is not Labre, the village of Labre. Oh, and I see Renee Samuel pop up. Good night, Renee. You know, you the first lady of this group, and people feel free to share it. Check on the you know, you're from Labre group, and the next Labre group, share this slide because it's about Labre, you know. So you'll check and see what's been shared already, because we want 1,000 shares to clock the line, but share to get the information out there. But going back to what we were talking about, must have the proper way. First of all, proper protocol. We want to congratulate, Mr. Stephen McClashy on coming out triumphant winning the parliamentary representative Labre. You know, want to applaud you, sir. Congratulations, sir, and may God continue to bless you and guide you in this undertaking. Also, we want to congratulate you on becoming the new Minister of Labour. I say for myself personally, and I'm talking brave for Labre, we are fully behind you, sir. even though during the campaign trail, we all would have had our different political ideologies and would have expressed it in a way, which all the time wasn't the best way because we had one or two issues where some people got carried away, the emotional. But that's all right, that's part of it, you know what I mean? Love is lovely. We can live with that, you know. But sir, I would like yourself and also your supporters, your advisors, whatever, who will get the word out there. We support you 100%. And anytime you call upon any one of us to assist in getting Lobry to the metropolis or the South Peninsula to get it back to where it should be the capital of heaven, yeah, we full support and congratulations, sir. And may God continue to bless you. And we only look forward to great things from you, Mr. McClatchy. And we're expecting great things for Labry. And you may say, leave now, yeah? So you know what we're thinking, but we're gonna be cheers, you know. Also, let me touch on I want to congratulate certain men. I want to congratulate Mr. Rhonda Glasgow, who went up for PP. Congratulate Mr. Marlon Graves from Sobo, who went up for MSJ. Congratulate Mr. Victor Roberts for UNC. You know, I want to congratulate these gentlemen because they offer themselves up to public scrutiny, public leaks, you know, and they were willing to serve the community all over. So, you know, we could have only had one winner with our democratic system, but I consider them all winners because just like myself, they offer themselves up and they put themselves out there and was willing to work for Labry. And I congratulate these gentlemen and I encourage them to continue. You know, I extend my hand and we'll extend. Let's work together to get Labry where we want to get to. All right. So the experience chef as you was asking me, it was surreal. It was an honor. I was humbled that I was considered in that vein by anybody. You know, I never consider myself a politician, or I would have said and was highlighted in the news today. I always consider politics a bad word because some of the past behaviors of some of our politicians. You know, let me keep it real. But I often always believe too that we cannot criticize our organization. Just talk. Let's be about it. Let's do something about it, right? So I decided for my here to do something about politics. You know, so I wanted to see what probably I could go in there, not change, but add a fresh face, a different perspective, and probably from being in the belly of the beast, I might have seen some of the drawbacks. For example, my personal friend, you know, the man, they be said, "Bum, my friend, yeah, man."
Yeah.
You know, from
yeah,
campaigning, I said, "Alex." And as I said, say, "But they'll be trying to kill my poor partner, boy. Not all the time he's to blame." You know, so only when it's down in the hot seat, and I wasn't in the seat there, I was just on the stairs looking at the seat after they feel the pressure. Right. So yeah, I thought for him. You know, it's not that easy road to be a politician. You know, but it was a great experience. Thank you, Labry. I really love the support I get. You know, some people laugh and say, "You only get 71 votes." But you know what that was to me? 70 people believed in me. That is, I can't express the feeling I felt inside that 70 people believed in me and wanted me to lead them. Obviously, it was the numbers, I might seem small, but if you appreciate when one man or one woman get behind you and say, "Okay, before we full faith in you," it means a lot to me. So I want to thank those people, you know, and tell them continue working towards Lobry because it was never about me. It was never about my party. It can't be about any party. It can be about Labry, you know. So that's that question.
Nice. Well, we have to congratulate you as well for putting up your hand. And I really want to say you did an excellent campaign, brother. Excellent campaign. If only we could move away, as we always had a discussion about the party politics. If we could have moved away from the party politics, I think for sure you would have been right up there with the best of them. It was an excellent campaign. So congrats to you as well.
I know. So the idea was that I did, so as I say, keep the same energy because I would have said a number of things on the campaign trail. And I don't want to be, as I even said about some of my thoughts, that when you see 5 years, every 5 years we're campaigning. So I made a pledge. So we decided to keep the same energy. And well, you know, me and you have spoken about it over the years, and you talk in private. Even after we did, we talk on the phone, we say, "You know what, this ain't done here yet." The response was real good. And we think if we could get Larry together, we could get there. You know what I mean? So this is what it's about.
I see you dropping some teasers on your page beside the engine hashtag. I see you asking Labry, "Are we ready? Are we ready?"
Yes, I mean.
So I'm curious now. Are we ready for what? Tell us.
This, us, you, me, Labry, are we ready to be great? Because we have been great. We're the greatest place on earth. They say Labry, I mean, I'm trying to a real place, but Labry is the epicenter. It don't want to be negative, it could be positive. But, we have a pitch ticket. Other people fathom what we have. We have a wonder of the world. There are only 7, correct me if I'm wrong, but there's only 7 wonders of the world. And one of them, land and library. We live geographically on that particular. You understand where we are? We are naturally wonders of the world. We are from the belly, the mother of the lake, the mother of the world. So let us not trivialize what we and who we are. You understand? Library. Look the amount of people come library for the first time and never leave. Literally, it's that fella we used to call him Marima. You remember Marima?
I know the name, yeah.
Years ago. That is my boy Marcus family. Arima came down library and out. They don't be topic at first, but we talking. Arima come down library and outing. Met that individual from library. When the boss going, he say, "Oh, you go ahead, I staying." And that is real talk. It's years before the boy leaving. First library nights. That don't have nowhere. You understand? We boy freighter store.
The capital of heaven.
Exactly. We boy freighter store man who just like me garage and them. He come down library and live. And that is it. The man say, when you see kind of loving library, he said, nah, I gotta say, look, Lala's big papa who passed on. May he rest in peace and continue flying high with Danny boy. The man see when by Lala's first time. He's a talk man. Go by Lala's first time. When we don't like Lala, say, well, I go on. The evening was by yourself. Freighter say, you get confused. You see, oh man, leaving you all by yourself, you don't know my go on, but I the kind of love we have in library, we special. And we are on how special we are. I think we trivialize how special we really are. So with that specialness, let we get together and work towards excellence. You understand? Chef, you on this white background. All my comments say whatever is screen on your white, I can't see what people see as struggling. What's the night saying? It's not an easy road, yes, and much as you like to win, but it's more about getting out there and meeting the people and seeing them. Yeah, man, I was staying on the right path. You understand? Look, Rajput saying the best place in the whole world. And I totally agree.
Yeah, and I could talk stories up to yesterday. I was on a job site in Gasparilla, and the guy that was doing the cleaning up the yard, and when he heard I was from library, the man come inside. He said, I know your face. You got to be from library, boy. I just watching your vibes thing, the way you're working. Library man, that's real working on. Think. Well, the man watch that. That's a love. Man started to talk about library. He spent how much years in library. So, like what you're saying is true. Something about library keep people.
At a point I was working on with Joker and Point of Pay. And with left more for it, you know, he was one of the supervisors. And he had a whole library crew. And man, you saw a big back and I had to come and join the library crew. Because we laugh with the whole day. But the work going on with all that black, we having a fun time. When they see evening training, you point out, go through the gate after 5 minutes, you say, that library man. Because how we operate, how we relate with each other, you know what I mean? So we have a specialness about we, I kind of love about we, you understand? That, you know, look at powder there. I don't know what to talk about the sweet inside library, you understand? She come and she take one of the investors and go on with him. All right, I do what you want. Yeah, understand? But before it is, library, we great. You know, what we recognize and let us build upon our greatness, because with all the greatness we have some drawbacks and not knocking and criticize, but we have to be real. So this is a platform for us to come together, recognize where we got our opportunities for improvement. That is look at it. Yes, that is the word, the phrase. Opportunities for improvement. Exactly. And I say, I do all the ideas, you do all the ideas, but we collectively could come and speak from our own point of experience, our own situation, and we could put it together. So the format of this program will be, we say, well, it will be fortnightly. It won't be weekly or monthly, because a week too short, we think, to get anything done. And a month too long, because we don't want to forget. So you say every fortnight, we'll meet, same time, same place. We probably might move up to 8 o'clock. We'll discuss the time, but you'll get a notice and a way in advance. And discuss whatever we discuss this week. We will, you know, okay, we need to do so. We will either, if myself and Chef can do it, we'll look at the resources we have in the group in Library, talk about it, and so that get things done. As simple as we give Big Chef Khalifa Phillips, who had the beach cleanup initiative. Fantastic initiative. You know, well, myself and Chef was there. You also see the pictures on Facebook. We came out and we got it done. Now we may have to put that on hold for the time being because of the COVID situation. But the point being is things like that. You know, it have big and small things we can do, but just use the example. This is how we could get our community better, because everybody has different means, ways to help. You know, I mean, not everybody will be like awkward like myself and come and talk on Facebook like this normal. And some people mightn't physically, but want to come up with them might be to contribute in some know-how. Just having another knowledge, boy, you could call this ministry. So, you know, these are the kind of ways we could get together, but we must organize. And this is our organized platform, you know.
Organized and centralized. Let me just jump in there, Callum. I want to say good night to people like Kevin London and Bob. Kevin is a man with real skills as well. You what Raj Paul saying here, let's put our heads together and come up with an economic plan for Labrie and its environment.
But we touched on that.
Excellent.
You're right. You're going to touch on that just now.
Right. And LJ War spoke about how grand Labrie was. He talked about Telco, Bata, Kupalani, Courthouse, Fish Market, Cooperative Home for the Aged, Tower Bank, and much more.
I want to disagree with him. Grand Labrie is. We had some grand things in the past, and we get there. You understand?
Nice.
Yes, man. Can we begin? Shall we begin, Labrie? That was the hashtag. Shall
we barbecue?
Yeah, man.
Let's begin.
So we must come with something, you know. I mean, we can just talk about what you're working for, your concepts. We gotta come with something solid. So first of all, you know, I want to give full respect. Well, I went ahead and kept my promise once again. It's not about me, eh? Maybe clear on that there. So I might say I did this and that, but it's not about me. I'm just saying what I did. I joined the Village Council. You know, something I said I would do. Because one reason I joined the Village Council because I find, this is my opinion, far too many people complain about the Village Council in Labrie about the shortcomings, same thing like government. But until we become part of the organization and understand their challenges or the function is, then we cannot say anything about it. So I joined the Village Council. I want to thank the president of the Village Council, which is Mr. Henry Campbell. Also thank Mr. Edwin Noel for allowing us to be there. Look, I see same time I can see his son logging Austin with the manpowers, my friend from Prenville. You understand? I can meet right? Yes, Kamisha touchdown. You know, so I joined the Village Council. And I encourage a lot of people, as much people from the community as possible, join the Village Council. There is no limit. If I remember correctly, but I believe there's a limited amount of people could join. And you are allowed the opportunity to have a say in the goings on of Labrie, at least within the limited gambit of the Village Council. And you get to know what's going on, and you allow yourself to learn your skills, because this is a situation where you're not going to get something out of it. You're going to put something in. And the community have too much brilliant minds, and skill banks that if we band together, and if it comes as one platform, which we could band together, we could get a lot of stuff done. Also, another organization I want to speak about, which we go to the next point, the Labrie Board of Trade and Industry, headed up by Mr. Labracket, you know, and they're doing amazing things. And coming to my first point.
I didn't get the name, Callum. I didn't get the name. You could repeat that, the name of the organization and the
Labrie has a Labrie Board of Trade and Industry, which I didn't know before. You know, I found out on the campaign trade. I learned a lot from the campaign trade. And this organization is one, as the name says, to enhance, organize, and propel trade and industry in Labrie. All right.
Wow.
And they have been struggling through thick and thin to get to where they are right now. So I want to applaud the president of the Board of Trade and Industry, that was LeBron Wharton. Also, Mr. Raj Paul is a member. Easy to see him there right now. He's the vice president. Everything I'm saying there. This is my knowledge, and I might be able to off here and there. You know, Mr. Toya Jack, she's the secretary, and there's one person I'm missing the board. The name slips from mind at this point in time, but you know, neither here nor there. But point being, they are working with the businesses, not just contractors, but the shops, the service providers, all these things. So I have joined the organization, and through them, we have set up another subcommittee looking at how to help economic growth in Labrie. Right. So what is being offered and proposed at this point in time is doing like a poll, like what we do now, asking people, listen, what training and skills do we need to enhance our business product? Because before we go on to answer any question, let's explain the why of the question. Now, not everything has to come from central government. We do our handouts, the gimme gang, but we have opportunities to make what we call internal business, internal economic growth, A little simple history lesson. This fact. They say the demographic in the world that has the biggest financial impact is Jews, because their money tends to exchange hands 21 times before it leaves their society. And they say the Africans, black people like we serve, we are the weakest economic of the world. Our money changes hands 3 times before it leaves our community. Now let's break it down away from ethnicity to geographic, sorry. In Brea, because we don't make use, I think, of all our economic and all of our business around the area, our finances leave our community a little too fast. So now, what we want to do is help empower our businesses. And they've been doing a fantastic job. I applaud them all, because it's not a criticism of our businesses. I'll be very clear, because some people criticize. We want to improve upon our products. Looking at the contract, of course, because we want to be able to make use of our resources in terms of the pitch, the Brea, industrial estate, the big contract. We want to get in there, even our community center right there. We want to be able to get in. I remember when we had the forward and back with you, the cut, they were mentioned that some of us wasn't prepared in the right bidding process. Whatever, we hear it, we take it as constructive. So let's get prepared. So coming out of this discussion, we looking at way forward how we could improve our product, right? So we asked the question of what training, what skills could we give to our businesses or contractors. So we looked at 4 as a proposal. I'm stressing this is a proposal. So we have a group, another group of operators on WhatsApp, where most of our small businesses, contractors, medium size, and entrepreneurs are involved in. So this question was asked there. What training do you think we need as a group? But we also proposed some training, and that would be like 1, financial literacy training. 2,
important,
small business development training and certification. 3, tender and bid preparation. All right.
Excellent.
And 4th one, basic safety, meaning fire watch, first aid, hot regulation training. Right. So right now in the group, people are responding, and I was well pleased, because I thought it would be the usual WhatsApp group, people reading and nobody answering, but people answering, this is what I need. This. So now we're in a position to get, or at least and give the actual number for the WhatsApp group. She'll privately afterwards. I'll put you onto the administrator of the group, and they will add you. Okay, so anybody who was a small business person or a contractor, wants to get involved, and we encourage you to get involved, because since I joined the group myself, because I have my business, me and Larry Football Academy, I must take a drop. I was able to access some of the businesses, like example, Dominic. I didn't know that he's a small engine repair guy. He lives right in Pier Road. I wasn't aware of that. And same time I see his name, he put information in the group, but we like a breakdown. I went by Dominic. Good reasonable price, hard working for the man, took me through the whole weed backer. He told me where I could get supplies for parts. He was conscientious. I want to applaud the gentleman, because of brilliant job, Dominic. I got to see the insides of Michelle's place. Amazing. I went by the glam show. It wasn't for me, because it was for me. I want to take a look. I get excited. We also have the Muslim from Sobo. Just an example of a few. He did home delivery at rest in the corporate time, and that was call the bakery. He comes still. So these are opportunities we among the business people with access. But stay on the training. And I want to lose focus at some point. This goes out to anybody in Brea who is interested in that type of training. Contact me either on WhatsApp. My number is 716-3283. Or contact me private message on Facebook. I don't afraid to give up my number. I can answer the phone anytime and talk to anybody if I don't want to talk to you on the phone. So I don't call my number. If I want to hit the way I say good night, sir, good night, ma'am. And that's it. But don't go to her. Call me. 716-3283. And anybody wants to join the group, as I say, I will put you onto the administrator group, because everything I've ordered. It doesn't laugh with everything. And they will talk to you, interview, whatever, and see if you qualify and get in the group. Anybody interested in training, contact us. By the way, the training is free. I'm going to stop you right there. But people say I promise them free training. No. What we are doing, we are taking a consensus of all who want to train and what type of training you want, because you could also suggest whatever training. We are facilitating finding the providers, and trying to get it done in a proper way. If they come to us, if we do it online, whatever, we'll talk the internet. We do the footwork here because we facilitating, and we'll cost and all that. We'll work it out, right? But before we go down there, we're not gonna show on you, okay, have this training, have that training, the course is so this date. No. We need to know what the needs of the businessmen are, what the needs of the small contractor are, and what the needs and wants of the people on that make up the community. What your needs, your wants, your desires are, and from there, now we use our platform, our resources, because we have people in there who have connections, and get the correct training and get it streamlined towards our package, what we need in love. You understand? Also,
right. You would have mentioned to me as well, Callum. Sorry to cut you there. You would have mentioned to me that you would love to have the training be done as well. You're not ruling out persons from in the village here who may have the qualifications and experience to offer the training.
Yes,
so it's not that we necessarily outsourcing. We're also looking if somebody on the live here knows someone that could do the training, they could get in touch with you as well.
Right. Before, well, I see Renee talking about something. I talk about Renee just now. You are absolutely correct, and I want to stress on that. Anybody who is here listening to this program right now tonight, know anybody provides those type of training, contact us. Because we obviously are being open, we bias. If we get a provider from library environments, and I'm stressing when we say library, we mean the constituency of library. From Erin to Alipero, Banse, Barros, like all in between Santa Flora. These are with the constituency of library. We're not shunning nobody, and even outside providers, because at the end of the day, we have to listen. If you provide a superior product, and I know we have to go, you are the best, but we want to encourage, we want to push library and their businessman. And if we had to cut it up, like example, if we get 5 from library and we have 5 different training, and all they provide all 5, we give everybody 1. You know what I mean? So this way we ought to walk the walk, Renee was asking.
So before you go to Renee, I just want to remind anybody, if as the man say, if you went to the fridge and you didn't hear, the areas that we're looking to touch: financial literacy, small business development, tender and bid preparation, and basic safety and training. Basic safety training, right? So those are the 4 areas. If you have any expertise or know anybody that could provide that to the people of library, please send forward the information and we'll take it from there.
So it's both. We want to get people who are interested, because obviously we could benefit by economies of scale. So more people interested, contact me. I'll give my phone number. I can say it again, 716-3283. Don't worry. As the program go on, we'll get a producer and we go make use of digital background and think up on your screen. We're growing, but we didn't want to lose the impetus, and we didn't want to lose the opportunity. So we go and do something, we go and do it. Because I know me and Chef been talking about it. We are busy lives, so we couldn't really get what we wanted. But don't worry, this is good enough for time being. So contact me, personally contact me on Facebook, and I want to be able to both here, contact Chef and all if you want. I'm talking for you, Chef. So I'm really fine. Contact Chef. Any one of us, and we get together, right? Renee, I'll not answer Renee's topic. Renee says, as we discuss this topic, please be reminded that another initiative arising out of the library direction. Yes. Once again, big props to Miss Laverne Wharton and her daughter Latoya Jack. They are responsible for the library business directory. It's fantastic. It's a little pamphlet. It is in library, all your services, the name of your business, where to locate them, everything is there. So once you are, say, a business person, contractor, service provider, whatever, tattoos, whatever, the man goes there, and our boss in Ghost Andrews, the #1 tattoo artist in Trinidad and Tobago, probably the Southern Hemisphere. That's not a bias post. That is the truth. I know tattoos, but the boy work outstanding. The man said, "Don't hustle, don't eat. You don't make joke with it." Point, right?
So Callum, we're saying that pamphlet available now. That out already?
Yes. They have a copy of it right now, but they are constantly updating it. So once you become a member of the entrepreneurial group, they will, you send information to them, they will add you onto the pamphlet. It's growing constantly. So it's already existing. Go ahead.
I'm happy to say that, because again, sometimes we work in silos, and you might be working on something and another working on something, and we could have synergized and get a little better effort there. Because I believe in the you're from library group, I believe we were attempting to create one of our own. So what you're saying there is that the Board of Trade and Industry already has something like that in existence?
Yes. So no, I was at it right now. So here we're going to do. Assignment number one, because we can't just talking and nothing coming. This can't be a talk show, right? So chef, I put on who's in charge of doing that online database in the Uniform Library Group? Who's the person, Renee or yourself?
I believe Renee, Vonet, and the Ayana Ryan, I believe, was the person actually, or Ayana David.
So here
was the person actually doing up the.
I will contact, well, I'll talk with one of them so there's no problem, and some of them here. I will contact with them. Oh, look, Renee, say I speak of this direct. Right. So what we'll do, I'll contact them, and we'll make arrangement for the Library Entrepreneur Trade and Industry to get together and make a more concise and a better one. Unity, as LJ was saying. So you see, we getting somewhere already. So if anything one is nice, we get production. So we want to bring the silos together, because it was no respect to nobody. We just didn't know. I wasn't even aware of that. So this,
I wasn't aware of the pamphlet. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna write down with the page here. I'll write down. All right. So,
well, while you're writing, I just want to mention that Sherlan Gibbs, he says I can provide international accreditation and certification for HVAC, that's heating, ventilation, air conditioning, domestic and commercial. I have electrical and plumbing coming soon. Just waiting for accreditation and certification to be signed off. So Sherlan Gibbs, thank you for that information, brother. The man says international accreditation and certification he could provide.
Sherlan, private message me and we will talk from this. All right, now Sherlan gives accreditation and training. So you see, look, we're talking for only half an hour. We don't get two groups together to complete the directory, and we don't get the man Sherlan give it international accreditation. So all it costs will be light bill and we data bill. So you see, we gain somewhere and love it, that's what we're talking about. So how is the group supposed to work now? This program. When we come back online in 2 weeks, God willing, Wednesday we'll bring back a report for you. What happened with the conversation between the two groups, and we talk about what we and Sherlan talk about and where we're going with it. So it's not just a talk session, it's not just we're gonna have nice feeling about progress. As our former Prime Minister once said, performance better than we'll talk. So we have a performance.
All the time.
We'll get some we'll talk, okay? Don't be a must get we'll talk, right? So yeah, so that's fantastic. I write down little things to talk about, because I know when me and you start, we can talk about everything about what we come to talk about.
Yeah.
Before I forget.
Nice man.
I want to talk about the man Joel Jeremiah. MJ needed wet. As most of us would know that we personal friend, he would have been in a terrible accident on let me see, Juve, Carnival Sunday night.
Right.
Broke his leg, almost lost his leg, but thank God he didn't lose his leg. So he, got medical attention and he on the mend. But what happened? Because of the COVID-19 situation, the hospital has taken a decision that they can't have any operations on only emergency operations, right? So he would have done to just save the leg temporarily, because they're putting the iron and the Xbox and thing. I don't want to go too much on medical terms, but the point being, he needs further medical attention, urgently, I might add, so he could now, after all that progress, come and lose the leg. I want to go into too much of the man medical business for obvious reasons, but he needs urgent orthopedic surgery. I mean, like yesterday, and he has to do it privately, right? So the cost of it, the upwards of $40,000 plus. He needs more than one surgery, so he has a GoFundMe page. He has a RBC accounting point 14. I'll call the number here on the live for the account. I know we don't have it on the screen, but you can go back and look at it, right? So the number is 11000016423338. You can contact me to get the number. I'll put it up on Facebook. He has a couple of posts on Facebook. His phone number, because you can contact him directly, because I know some people might want to deal with me, and I prefer to deal with him directly, to be honest with you. His phone number is 295-7226. That is 295-7226. Now listen, Larry. All this talk, we can't allow one of our own to just saying to get just $40,000. You know what I mean? That is just $40,000. If we come together, everybody could put $1. Yeah, so we get it. In fact, no, I'll put $2, because it had 25,000 people eligible to vote in Library alone. If everybody took $2, he get the money and some. He cannot work right now. It's just so far, and I asked that I go. and it needs operation. You know, several people are making contributions, but we need everybody to get on board. He has some upcoming fundraisers and curricule, cake sales, so on and so forth. But you know, we need to get this done. So let's donate, help him, assist, because he's one of our own and we never know when one of us could be down and need some help.
Yeah.
So
what I'll do, Callum, I'll copy and paste the same information, the account information and the phone number in the live. So at least when people watching it over, they'll see it there as well.
Yeah, good idea.
Right? So, I don't know if you might be able to pin it to the top or anything like that.
Yeah, we go put up on the book and thing. But he also, his name is Joel Jeremiah, because most people know him as Wet or MJ. But Joel Jeremiah, the MJ, as Renee say, oh yes, we need to rally around MJ. Go on, put up his name on Facebook. You will still on my page, all over the place, statuses. But one thing I would say, I see a lot of people sharing it. They don't only share it, that people, let you post something. I know we all under the economic reality of the time, but I feel we can find out $50, at $10, wherever, put it, it all adds up. Because as I was
it adds up. LJ War said that 400 people put up blue inside. All right, we have way more than that.
LJ Moore said, let it be transparent. Yes, sir, you're right. So that's why tonight you call them direct for yourself. Don't deal with me too much. But I don't want people to say I collect the money and you can get it. So I'll say it again. His number is 295-7226. He has a RBC account. We'll put up the information on the page so you could assist him, right? Because I agree to LJ War, transparency. I don't want no part of that money back and all thing. You know, all our love ball, you're dangerous. So, you know, it's all good. You know, I'll be talking about health. It will be remiss of me not to mention this. Listen, people, the COVID-19 is real. Talking about conspiracy, whatever. Okay, fine. But it's real. Corona, COVID-19, it is real. Prevention better than cure. Our health system is stretched. It has crossed the 1,000 mark. Okay, Joe, sorry, I apologize. Let me know this female. My apologies, ma'am. I just see LG1 and I made an assumption. Much respect. Yeah. So back to COVID-19.
Profile picture looking like
hey, look, boys on the inside. Good night, Bigfoot. Superstars on the inside, but we get through, boy. We go on worldwide. The stars inside tonight. You know,
nice.
Back to about the COVID-19. The latest information from this morning is let's see, 1,252 people are confirmed cases. We have had 15 deaths. That is 15 too much. We have 178 people who have recovered fully. So that leaves us at 1,059 confirmed cases of COVID, confirmed. And we're sure there are more who probably not even aware of who are self-quarantined, whatever. The point being is this. If we don't take the necessary steps and be paranoid, I think we need to go to start taking light and start to get paranoid. Listen, them private jets are the stuff now. I'll be honest with you. You know, we have plenty private jets. You know, like I had all guilty deals. I might have 1 or 2 private jets. But we need to stop now. We need to wash our hands regularly. We need to use our hand sanitizers. We need to wear our face masks. But most of us.
Yeah, well, I understand they'll be going to the parliament on Friday to make that mandatory. Well, like legislative wearing of the mask now.
Well, all right, better come to that because sometimes we have to put laws in place to force people to do the right thing, unfortunately. But the social distancing is necessary, is the only way, well, not the only way, but the most effective way to solve the problem. And so it is here, folks. This is the new normal. So we need to be disciplined. Yes, Renee, correct. We need to hunker down and follow the guidelines that provided. Renee, absolutely correct. All right. So guys, just remember, wash your hands. Guys, when you go out to go out, what do you call them? The first responders. Tell me what you call them. I just one of them. Yeah, we need to
frontline.
Change your clothes outside, put in the bags to wash. If you could change your clothes on work before you leave, that'd be brilliant too, people, folks. Wash your hands, face mask, hand sanitizers. If you're feeling sick, stay home. You know, I know
stay home.
Yeah, we had to make that money. It's true, but you can't cry your money in the grave, eh? And sometimes you might be a healthy person, have a little off-beat, and you go to work, so they're killing people who are more susceptible. You know, the young ones, the old ones. So let us be responsible, library. We've had some reported cases in lobby, but we ain't going into that. Type people business, leave it alone. Stop going on Facebook and calling people names, please. That's just not nice, you know. So let me be responsible, Labra. Well, I want to, before I forget, I want to big up some people, but we have 20 minutes again because I'll say we'll keep it to an hour. Because, you know, we could talk whole night.
Right.
But Renee Samuel, special mention to you because you would have created, you know, you're from Love Break Group. This group has been there for a while now, and this is where we meet, greet, we fight, make we back and I laugh, but it's brilliant. You know, it got a little off key, I think, a little bit during the political campaigns. I would have been one of them who would have been bombing the page with NNV and Callum Marshall, you know, which is okay, but some people but they don't appreciate it too much, and to them I say, okay, sorry, I didn't mean to kill you so much. Also, some people get a little, as we said earlier, a little too emotional, a little carried away, a little overzealous. You know, we do ever want that to happen. You know, this is a platform for us to meet, greet, and be one. So, you know, for those people who are overzealous, it's all good love until, as we say, the racial and the woman shaming, because, you know, there was a video of sex tape circulating, and I think that was unnecessary. You know, the young do what all the people do behind in the closed doors, and they had a video got out, whatever. We could talk about whether it was responsible to make the video. That next thing altogether. But the point being, the shaming in that video was distasteful, you know, and shaming the woman, that was distasteful. What was the point? You know, I mean, she's one of us. You know, I mean, I think that wasn't making no sense. That was poor. It brought us down, you know. When I'm saying it's about no political post, it's about respecting everyone's right to choose. Exactly, she's absolutely correct. You know, so if somebody love the UNC, nothing wrong with that. Who love the PNM, nothing wrong with that. Who love the NNB, all 71 of them, nothing wrong with that. You know, so
what I love about the page, Callum, what I love about the page, you know, you're from Labre. It started some years ago. Everybody had a, you know, you're from Sandu when, you know, you're from Point Fortin when, right? So it really started off as a kind of fun page. I don't think it was meant to last this long, but somehow it has morphed again because Labre is so beautiful and the people of Labre is so beautiful. It has morphed from a fun page to a page where we actually having platforms like this, working together, making that network connection. And it's now a positive and vital force. So big respect to Renee every time.
Yeah, man.
But she leaves it open as well, for people to comment. She doesn't moderate in a way that exactly. And I like how you're doing it as well, because even this platform, you are leaving it open. You're allowing your viewers to comment, to make suggestions, and you're taking notes as well, like me with the
how we doing it better, man.
Yeah.
It's not about me. I want to stress this. This is not about me. This is that one name it. I can name it the Callum Marshall page now. This is the Labre agenda. So anybody want to take over this conversation? Hey, we go step back and you do your thing, man. If two people want to come and say next quarter we co-hosting, I tell you openly, me and Chef taking our back seat, cross with legs, take our coffee, and now you do it. So you know, we could nominate people there. We go call. Yeah, we call Bonnet and Renee to co-host a night. Woman power, you know. You know about that. That this is about Labre, you know. It's not about Callum, it's not about Chef, it's about Labre, you know. I write down something there. Khalifa Phillips, we mentioned that before, but mentioning that again. Brilliant suggestion, good energy concerning the beach cleanup, Station Beach. We had one, we hope when the COVID-19 eases up, we do it again, you know. So people, whether we and central government, I want to stress that we have the ability, we were able to brought our bags or PPE, we gather, we organize, we get it done. And we still call the councillor, we gave me forward, the man bomb, DB said people want to kill him, but he came through for us. I think 2 days later, he got a truck to come and pick up the garbage bag. It wasn't the garbage. But he get it done. So, you know, when you councillor go bad, cut his skin in them, but when you go good, I bigger them up. You know, my experience. Now that time when I call him, you know, I get a little black. Sometimes he might operate at the time I owe him to operate, but he's come through most of the time saying. So when you go good, that we give
all 21 bags removed.
You went to the comfortable and we called him man when he get ready to go to church here because you had him on speakerphone, but he stopped to talk to us. I said, no problem, he'll get it done, and he did. So DJ Bomb, well done, my friend. Bonnet big call, you know, mention Bonnet. I know she's pushing to have a academy for the arts in Labre. Imagine that. Labre going to, I ain't saying hoping, going to have an academy for the arts. and through the efforts of our very own queen of jazz in the Caribbean. In fact, in the world, me frightened to say that I could comfortably say the queen of jazz in the world. She is proficient and promoter. She had the oh gosh, the Black Gold
the Black Gold.
Where both of my daughter took part, the only spoken word artist, and I was a proud daddy that day, you know, it was amazing to see all young talent coming out. And these are the kind of programs we have to highlight, promote, and push. Because this is for library, by library, with library. Only make we library, you know?
Yeah.
So I want a big shop and tell her thank you for all the stuff you've done in front and behind you. She does a lot of work, and all these people like calling Renee, the Khalifa. These are some of our unsung heroes, and you know, so we call them women power. You know, these are the backbone of Love, and they are without them it couldn't happen. Simple as that. You know, I want to tell these ladies, thank you, I appreciate you. Continue doing what you're doing, and you have my full support. Anything you're doing, helping people, just put my name one, and then look for other people afterwards. I did. You understand? I comfortable. You know, look
and Bonnet, I had to read Bonnet as the
go ahead.
I had to read Bonnet as the ultimate big sister, you know, since I'm small walking down in the scheme. It's only old talk Bonnet gain, you know. Bonnet ain't easy, you know. But watch that. Love.
You look, she cut my skin. I used to go and do a concert with Bonnet in the community center. And boy, and after that comes, boy, when cut skin I get in the community center. Not and then to find afterwards, one a couple years old like me. I said, but wait now, this is the skinny girl cutting my skin all the time. And I think when I was a couple years old like me, I said, but I swear she, because you know she always had a mature way about her. I swear one is a 20, 15 years, me see, you know, knowing one a couple years old like me. But anyhow, we go fix that. When they turn old, man, I will cut the skin. I remember mine here. Katya Doyle, I have to mention her. Katya Doyle has a project named Children of Purpose. I have them on my Facebook page at a post where she's trying to feed children during this COVID-19 time because she recognizes a lot of families have lost or are drastically reduced their ability to earn. And she has been on a one-woman crusade feeding, gain donations. I was supposed to give her some extra donations for Thanksgiving. She had recently, I was unable to do it. I'm sorry. The campaign just got the better of me, but I still promised to follow through and drop some more stuff. I dropped some stuff, but not what I already promised to drop. So I look like I'm one of them bad politicians there, but I'm sorry. But I intend to follow through.
But that's the woman you would have highlighted on your page, right? You would have put up. Nice.
She's still looking, you know what I mean? You know, we go bring up one man right tonight. The man's outside 10 commandments, you know. We look when the show started, I had him playing in the background because talking about work. And he has his organization, No Youth Left Behind. It's been amazing. He fighted by himself for years and he gained through. So, boy, I rate him. You know what I mean? I must rate the brother. You know, so people continue lobbying because I am my own organization, the Main Library Football Academy. And we are a small organization who want community development. We need you, the people. You all may think dropping $10 or a case of water is a small thing, but boy, let's go so far, you wouldn't believe. You much time I have football out there, someone just drop a case of water, is because I had 2 cases, which is 24 and 48, but I have 50 children. And that case of water make up the group to make sure everybody gets something. It seems simple, you know, but these go a long way. So we need to keep coming together, lobby. I'll have a broken record, but if we amalgamate our resources, if we amalgamate our strengths, our love, man, as I say, your hate makes me stronger, but your love makes me unstoppable. And with all your love, you'll be unstoppable.
Well said. Or as Neo sang, we may be a movement by ourselves, but we are force when we're together. Kaboom!
That's what I go again. You're putting my mind again. Amazing, you know.
Nice.
So these are the projects, folks, we wanna get behind. But as I said, our platform, our program is for us to meet every fortnight for us to discuss the business of lottery, and we discuss about the trading tonight. What we offer. So those who look back, we also put up on our Facebook page, post story. Contact myself, contact the chef, you know, about what you want, what you need, what you deserve. And we will try to facilitate it. We get it together in a way that we all can benefit by it, and also we'll come back in 2 weeks and give a report as to what happened, where we reached, and where we're going. So, you know, like as you say, one of the assignments we have is Renee and one of them who have already been doing through the, your from Lobby page, a business guy to get them together with the people from the Lobby Board of Trade and Industry who want to present here and get a more concise and surely work. We get more further there. Also, Mr. Sheila gives Sura talk about his accreditation and different training, which he's willing to, not lend, not actually lend, I mean give it away, but he's offering that facility. So we'll talk with him.
Nice.
See what you're offering, you know what I mean? Public announcement, my friend. Before I forget, I was reading today on Facebook, Wasa say tomorrow they take any water from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. But we are customers at the library, but at the same time, I still put it out there. I had 3 tanks. Most of the library know about no water, but at the same time, I don't know if you might have a plan tomorrow or you need to get things ready. So, library, Wasa say from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. they'll cut any water, and they point out to say library, Guapo, Vancouver, Vandal, Destiny, Pride, and Cochrane. It's a laughing thing because it's a normal daily life of library, but still, I see it on Facebook. I thought it would be correct to mention it. They left a number saying you could call them at 800-4420 or 800-4426. Public service announcement, but it's funny. That's why I catch my eye. I say, what's that? Oh, yeah, real belly, yes. Tell the library that. But
I had to laugh. But at the same time, I must big up the library was people there. I've heard that, in times of trouble, they would really bring the water for you when you call them. The turncock is a helpful guy, So apparently library has something nice going. So under all the kicks, big up the library was a workers, man.
Well, let me see. Well, Ms. Williams, good night, ma'am. International fans on the inside. We see you would have said what can we do to generate economic growth in library? Well, as I was saying earlier, we could look at internal growth generation, economic growth generation by supporting our internal businesses, right? Because I was listening to David Mohammed last night, as a matter of fact, and he was talking about growth generation. He gave an example. He said a lady had a hotel, and a guy came to stay in the hotel, but you see, he wanted to see the place. She said $1,000 free night. So you want to see the place. So you go and take a look at the place and come back. And if he likes it, he'll stay, but give her $8,000 down payment. So she told the maid, go and show him the place. So she immediately took $8,000 and wanted to give to the mechanic, which was owing for his services. Right? The mechanic now, he takes some money from the grocery, some good stuff from the grocery. He gives him $1,000 because $1,000. Now, the grocery man now, he had some electrical problems. So he take $1,000 and pay the electrician for some work he do. The electrician now paid $1,000 to a caterer because he had a birthday party. The same $1,000 there, pay for the worker to get through the birthday party. Now, the caterer come back and pay $1,000 to the same hotel because they had used her ballroom for the same birthday party. And the man come back out and say, you know what I ain't saying now? And he take $1,000 and he go. Now, there was economic growth there because everybody was able to get their money for the service and get things done. So, I mean, it takes a little long for the story's sake for the money for him to go and watch this and come back here. But you understand my point I'm trying to make? If we start off initially by supporting each other and using our business, and this is where the directory comes into place. We even looking at doing an app. App is expensive and takes some technical work, but we're looking at it. But that's fine, another discussion down the road. But right now we're going old school. Go on Facebook, we probably could look at that page where we pop the directory, and we all can look at the services we need. Let me look internally first now. Exactly. Also, the training we are talking about, also, if we improve our product in terms of our contractors or businesses, with the improvement of our product, we can attract outside big business, influences that get economic growth in the area. And if we have economic growth in the area and we attract outside business, they bring the infrastructure and they also bring employment. So you see, these are just ways. I mean, it's not an overnight sensation, but these are ways we can encourage economic growth in library.
Yeah, and I wanna encourage you as well, as you say, as a man on the board as well, to come and share his information with us. I mean, he may be asking, but he may also have some answers. So we encourage you to get in touch with us, or as you're on the platform, reach out to us, and let's keep the conversation going. This is just a start. As we say, every 2 weeks. Who knows, we may be in touch with the Minister of Labor soon when he settles down. And, he may be part of he may be part of the plan for economic growth in library. Right? So we have a wonderful opportunity ahead of us. So let's not waste time.
Look, right, first thing, one of the ways to generate economic growth is to have tourism projects. Great. Well, line up for this program. And as Chef rightly said, we invite you because we do all your answers to draw up a plan, give us a proposal. You know what I mean? You might want to give away all your business ideas. But you know, look Mario. Hey, look the man Mario boy, the Shiri Guerrero, he's saying please investigate why the trade school in Point Fortin and Pasco is closed. The present government wants to pursue the building of a ship port, which will entail specialized, that's now skilled workers, but dismantling the trade school wouldn't develop employment for library. But okay, we don't want political act now. I would have heard on the campaign trail, Mr. Ernesto Kiza was going for Point Fortin, make mention of, and even Mr. Kennedy Richards speak about the trade schools, and they're having plans to get them back on track. I would hope they are not just political promises. I hope this can happen. But we could look at that, and also Palaseco is part of the constituency of Lobre. We could have discussion and engage the council for that area. I don't know who, if it's he or she, but I could find out. And we could also engage our parliamentary representative, Mr. McClatchy. So I'm going to write that down as one of my assignments. Find out about possibility of trade school reopening in Falo. No, stressing, I had not even the government. I going to ask a question. So don't hold me to again, you trade school open back. I want to ask a question and see if you get an answer. I the most. And I had to put on best here. No, best trade school open. I say the wrong thing. So that is that. Well, Chef, time flying, boy.
Yeah.
You know, we want to keep that time. Yeah, so let's go for some birthdays, you know, because Regina Glenda, happy birthday, darling. Andre Tousse, the man from the Paradan, he scored 80,000 goals already, but it's all love. Happy birthday, brother. You know, today's the birthday. Right. You know, also we have, let me see, that going by this week here, we have Shaquille John, that is man from his scheme, play good ball. Rasta Kai, my brethren from Friendville. But I know you're outside in Antigua, but I love until Rasta. I know I wish I could have spent your birthday with us, you know what I mean? Aklitia, happy birthday, darling. Gary Doyle, everybody know big Gary, the man with the mobile market, you know, anyway, the market. Happy birthday, happy good strong king. It's been a long time, you're really providing for years, and since that small, the Freedom Library continue, you're doing a fantastic job, king. You know, the man Mookie, Library greatest happy birthday, king. You know, I want that man to continue having that energy, that love for life. Continue having your example. People don't know how Mookie have it, but boy, I them with that example they have for us. Man, Rondell, I know the vibes, boy. Rondell, happy birthday, king. And of course, the voice of Library, Fire Travis, Mommy's son. Yeah. But all time ego, he's coming back, my call him Bruce Wayne, boy, you don't get in that black. Happy with strong king. Happy with strong. So guys, myself and Chef, we have now a lot of fun, but we can't go on forever. We thank everybody for the contribution, the hour passed like that. We're gonna be back in a fortnight. I'll go shut down my calendar in front of me. Chef, you can tell me when the next Wednesday is, well, not next week Wednesday, week after Wednesday. Call the date.
Right. I'll open my date and time preferences. But when in the meantime now with your thank yous?
We're gonna be back here, and well, this is our assignments. We're going to do homework. As we say, we'll talk to Renee and Bonnet and them about amalgamating the two groups to see if we can get a Brea Business data base put together. And we make no promises. We will have discussions and see how we can get along with that, right? Because there may be, for whatever reason, you know, I mean, I'm not trying to put up no reason why not, but I've also been real about everything, right? Sheldon gives, promise about the conversation. Sheldon, private message me now, right? And we go talk. If not tonight and tomorrow, we go talking God willing. And the man Mario asked about the trade schools, so we ask them questions. And in the meantime, folks, the four suggested trainings we want to try and facilitate is, as we say, financial literacy, small business development, trade and business preparation, and also basic HSC, that is forward person. Ush, contact us, myself or Chef, via Facebook or my number 716-3283. WhatsApp me, call me, whatever. And let's discuss it. If you have some training you think might be relevant, let us know, as the man Sheldon Gibbs did. If you want to get on board the Brea Trade and Industry WhatsApp group and join the group, contact me. I'll put you onto the administrator. It's not my group. That's stressing. I can't put you no way, but I can forward you to the administrators and the controllers of that group, and they will decide if you are the suitable party for that group, because obviously everything has to have requirements. So that is that for this week of the library agenda. So that is me there. Chef, talk to me.
Right. Well, the date we're looking at is the 9th of September. So that will be the next library agenda. Wednesday.
Or you want to say 8:30?
I think 8:30 good, just in case people coming in from the road, you know.
Well, all right, 8:30.
Right. So
what will it?
Wednesday 9th September, 8:30. Again, thanks everybody that tuned into the live. Thanks, Callum, again for keeping the same energy as your promise on the platform. Right, excellent initiative, and I like the feedback we're receiving here on the live. So, library, we on to something great here. Let's keep the same energy. Let's make library as great as we want it to be, because our destiny is in our hands.
Yes, man.
Good.
So, folks, as we say, keep the same energy. And you know me? Yes, and shall we begin? Yes, we shall begin, because library, we intend to make it a new metropolis in the Southern Peninsula, sorry. We have to move from our village to our town and ultimately to our borough, and then we go to talk about the city of LA. Look, Glenda, Norwich, Glenda, you're always late again, but then we still love you. Yeah, you watched over. I'll pose good night. You could have been anywhere, but you choose to be here with us. That means you care and you love language. I mean, that's all we want to love. So, good night. Have a blessed fortnight. Contact us, and we'll talk. So, Chef, is the man. And also, it might be me and Chef next fortnight here. We welcome anybody who want to host it. We let you do it and we rocking back. So, Bonnet, Renee, warm up, or it could be next weekend, or we could join or anything. So we go on, we go talk all night. Hey, love, Chef. Love until brother Library. I love you. I go on.
Blessings, library.